Oh god, I'm actually playing copyrighted music right now. That's probably not a good idea. Okay, we're good to go. Not that I've actually got anything set up yet, but I'm just, you know, seeing if it will work. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to some Fallout 4. Not that I've got the game up yet, it was, oh, wait, what? Why on earth is Fallout 4 updating? It better be important. Oh god, it's a 500 meg update. Okay. Well, it gives us time to see if the stream is actually going to work. I've got 3 minutes. What can I do in 3 minutes? Not much point in doing any of that. Do I have a 3-minute game on here? By the time I've found something, it should be good to go. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, actually, it's less than 2 minutes, so we can ramble on for a second. For some reason, Fallout 4 needs to update. I didn't realise that it needed to update, especially a half a gig patch. It's, there's no news. Maybe my mods will still work. Oh god, news. And that's the Capital Wasteland project. I mean, is it working? I mean, if they've managed to put Fallout 3 into Fallout 4, that would be awesome. So, for some reason, okay, so there's some update. It's probably something to do with the stupid additional mod thing, which nobody ever uses. Or at least, this is the thing. Enough people must be using it for people to for Bethesda to keep it running. I think it's a ridiculous idea. The way that they're doing it is very microtransaction-y, and there's oh god, no. Capital Wasteland Fallout 4. I'm just wondering if it's actually out yet, or seems to be quite a lot of news kind of popping up about it. God, it's been 10 years since Fallout 3. Oh, it's up, it's running. Okay. That I will look into more. Oh, project info. No, that's not gonna. I think this is just something to look out for. Okay, we'll have a look out for that anyway. Right, play game. Let's get Fallout 4 running. On the plus side, stream hasn't dropped yet, so that's a good thing. Right, I need to go to OBS and change that to read Fallout 4. So hopefully now, when I do this and do this, everything should be running. Yay! This is what happens when you do no preparation at all. This is going to be a half-hour stream, starting 3 minutes ago, so technically it's going to be a 27-minute stream, just because you don't know how long my internet's going to hold out. Or at least I don't know how long the upload is going to hold out. So let's do another short stream tonight. I did a short stream last night. So as always, playing modded survival, Horizons mod, lots of death involved with that, playing with the and I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else relevant that I can think of. I can't even remember what I was doing last time, so yeah, stream's cutting out again. Well, it was a bit of a risk. Currently I live in post-apocalyptic Britain right now. Think of this, but with snow everywhere. We've got blizzards, we've got snowstorms. Blizzards and snowstorms probably the same thing, but we've got blizzards, we've got massive amounts of like traffic accidents that are caused by people going outside, getting into their cars and then driving into houses. They haven't got the proper tyres, they're driving way too fast. It's causing problems and in fact one picture I saw was of a Highways Authority vehicle that was on fire. Like, what are they doing with their Highways Patrol vehicle that would mean their car is now on fire? It's snowing. Yeah, so anyway, this is what happens when the snow hits in the UK. Everyone seems to go a bit mad. Everybody sort of thinks, oh, it's snowing, let's go out in the cars and let's cause chaos. Right, yes, so important thing to note that I should note in Fallout is that I have been hit by a Bethesda bug. So you see here we've got, I can't remember her name. The scrap merchant, Trash Can Carla. Yeah, Trash Can Carla. She's currently walking the wastes. Now, usually she would have a Brahmin with her, but she doesn't. Now, that's not because of any kind of raider attack or anything. It's because currently her Brahmin is sitting on top of the roof. And I'm not kidding about that. It's there. Yeah, this is Bethesda bugs for you. For some reason, Trash Can Carla's Brahmin is sitting on top of the roof, and I've no idea why or how on earth I would even coax it down. So, as a result, well done, Bethesda. This is what happens when you let Bethesda anywhere near a game engine. I am waiting for them to fix the AI. Majorly. There's also an awful lot of blurry screen. This is because I'm basically dying at this point, and yeah, it is getting a little bit on the annoying side. However, I do have a rough plan, because I can actually make rad, it's not rad away, it's rad out. I can make rad out, which is, if we go into here, into, I think it's remedies, yeah, there we go, rad off, that's it, rad off. If I can get hold of a melon, I can remove 100 rads. Now, it's not huge, and it does do the fatigue and suppresses the immunity, and it gives me -2 strength, so it's also going to impact my carry capacity. That's probably the way to go. I mean, I could also, no, I can't actually, because I would need medic. Ultra rad away removes 375 rads, so I think you have 1,000 rads to kind of play with total. So your hit points is 1,000 technically. So you can take an awful lot more damage, but it's a lot harder to kind of heal yourself up when you take it. So I would need about 3 of those. Yeah, about 3 of the ultra radaways to get rid of all of my radiation right now, because I do have quite a lot. As it stands, I would need about 10 of those. Now, melons. If I go down to Abernathy, yeah, if I go down to Abernathy Farm, which I do have, they, so when you meet them, they basically say, we're growing potatoes. I think it's potatoes that they grow normally. We've just started growing melons. So if I go down to them, I can either pick melons or I can buy them, because I can also use their shop. And then I can run back. I think running back to Sanctuary is probably the best idea before taking rad off, rad out, whatever. The modded version of rad away, anyway. So, I mean, it's not that far a run either. It's sort of under one of these pylon things. Something that Bethesda seem to do is anything that's a pylon, usually there's something good near it. In this case, it's Abernathy Farm. Which is, I think it's under this one actually. Is it under this one or is it under the next one? Might be under the next one. Of course, because of the other issues that I've got, the thirst, the hunger, it's under the next one, I think. I don't have an awful lot of stamina boost or AP regeneration. I'm actually hurting quite bad right now. Now, if I can get my health up or at least get rid of some of the radiation that might be different. This is Ranger Station, isn't it? Have I been in here yet? Oh no, this is Gorski Cavern. There's nothing useful here. I've cleaned these ghouls out. But you see what I mean about under each of these pylons. There's usually something good. God, where is Abernathy? Is it? Oh, it's up here. This is what happens when I don't actually bother with waypoints as well. I think, oh yeah, I know exactly where to go, and I don't actually. I'm just heading off in a random direction. Who knows where I'll end up? Thinking, oh yeah, this is Abernathy Farm as I get to the glowing sea. There is actually a farm up near the glowing sea, but with radiation being as extreme as it is in this game, or in this mod anyway, we'll give it a miss for the moment. I want a proper full set of power armor before I tackle the glowing sea, and I don't have that at the moment. My power armor is still only 3 pieces. They are all repaired now, and they are in the winterized coating because it looks cool. Ooh, I didn't know this existed. Nothing really good in it, but this is okay. So I will slate Bethesda games for their storytelling and for their engine. The one thing that they do extremely well is the atmosphere and the environments, and so you can walk through post-apocalyptic Boston, and it feels like post-apocalyptic Boston. The Capital Wasteland was alright, I guess. It wasn't as good though. It was really this one that really pulled it out. In comparison to New Vegas, and I'm going to say something that's not so positive about New Vegas. New Vegas didn't really grab you in. I think it's partly because the engine wasn't... The engine was old. Oh god, I'm infected as well. How on earth did I get infection? Take a bandage. Yeah, if I can get some more mouldy food, I can make antibiotics. Anyway, these guys make potatoes. Yeah, the atmosphere in the environment, the atmosphere in New Vegas isn't actually as good as Fallout 4. I think that's mostly because they were working with an extremely old engine when they began. Right, okay, I'm not going to find any melons here for some reason. There aren't any melons. The next place to look would be down... Grey Garden. If I swing by Drumlin Diner, I can speak with the trader there, and that will get, hopefully she'll have some antibiotics. They're pretty rare in this, so yeah, I have to go. Yeah, go to Drumlin, see if they've got antibiotics. If not, I might be able to make some. That's a possibility. I'm not sure. Now I'm dehydrated from lack of water. This is basically just a very, very slow death at the moment. I think I possibly started playing the mod a little bit too late. Yeah, infection has spread, which means it's done me some more damage. And I really do not want to use a stim pack. I'm heading the wrong direction, aren't I? I heard a mob. No, we're going to run this way. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always eat the dog, right? I mean, the amount of times that I've wanted to just, you know... Companions, and this is, it's all linked to the rather terrible engine that Bethesda insist on using, in that the AI is just awful, and the day that they fix the AI is the day where suddenly an awful lot of the glitches that people use to basically survive suddenly the games are going to get an awful lot harder. Oh, this is probably true. She basically says the same thing over and over again whenever you approach her. Stream's cut out. Right. Opened. That's. It might have antibiotics in. There's some grilled rad roach. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do at this point, I'll buy that off her for I don't think I'm using 5.56 at the moment. Sorry, my voice keeps going. It's the cold weather, I think. Dirty bottled. I don't want to get rid of those. Screwdriver. I don't want to give her any more money, basically. If anything, I want to sort of get a little bit of money out of her because oh, that's something I can eat. Machete, yeah. Because the other sort of big sort of thing that you will notice with this mod is that traders have an awful lot less caps. So it's sort of combining. Yeah, that's at least done. It's sort of combining the how far I'm going to go over to Starlight because I might have some melons there, I can't remember. Yeah, so it sort of combines the I've lost track of it. Yeah, so yeah, so because the traders have less money, you can't make as much money. Every time you die, you lose money. And if you want to use a doctor to get all your health back, it'll cost you about 1,000. Basically, to fix myself up properly, it's going to cost me about 1,000 caps right now. Now, if I go into the Chem Station, those are antiseptics. That's not what I was looking for. Chems. No. Remedies. Antibiotics, basic, or herbal. Both require purified water and mouldy food. I could do either one of those, but I don't have the mouldy food, nor do I have the purified water, which is a problem. Even Advanced Cure X, which requires Chemist, I still need mouldy food. I'm not completely certain how to get it. As far as I know, it's a rare sort of drop. But you know, 'cause before I realised this, I was composting it all. I didn't actually realise that I needed to use it. Oh, great! A typewriter. Exactly what I needed. Right. Let's see if I can make any ammunition. I can make 357 rounds. Yeah, I know my infection is spreading. What weapons can I use? 357. Oh, 5.56 I actually need for my light machine gun. Okay. 357s for my lever action rifle. Okay, yep, I'll make some 357. Actually, 44. I could rechamber for 44. Where's my weapons? Oh, I am rechambered for 44. Oh, what did I have loads of? Can I rechamber lever action to? I can't do 45. I've got it's 4570. Make some of that. Outtake. Just need some ammunition for this run because I'm not doing too well on ammunition. So having plenty of ammunition is always good. Right. Okay, we're getting quite desperate now. We've got to go down to Grey Garden, which is down here, and hope they've got some melons. And all the while, I'm also losing health thanks to that infection. And I've got no adhesive. And I can't make any. Right. Okay. Well, we'll have to go down. Ooh, shop. I can't because I don't have the credits. The other place that I could think of going would be. So I do have a doctor up at Covenant. Covenant's a shorter run. Or a shorter walk, I should say, because I'm not going to be able to do a huge amount of running. Yeah. We'll go over to Covenant and see if I can get a heal there. But it's the cap situation. I mean, Diamond City would be a possible, because my traders aren't getting caps at the moment because I can't afford them. I can't afford the upgrade to allow them to get caps, because as something I should have actually investigated. Actually, there is a way of getting trader credits, but I don't know how. There's a crash vertibird there. I'm not taking the swim. I cannot afford taking any more rats. It's getting a little desperate, actually. I need to find things that I'm just not finding at the moment. Now, if I could get the experience, 2 more levels, and I can get the next perk of vans, which would be very useful, because then I can take a whole bunch of very, very useful skills. Until then, I'm basically just surviving. I'm hoping that maybe they'll have a bandage, possibly. We'll see. We'll see what they've got. There's also this guy. Caravan Guard. Caravan Guard. Lucas Miller. He's an armor trader, I think. Yeah. Let's see what you got. He might have some caps on you. No, he's got no caps on him. He does have a vendor contract, though, which is tempting. Simply so that I can possibly get the vendor contract. It's 52. I've got drugs on me. I can probably sell him some drugs, actually. There we go. And maybe some jet. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because you can't actually cancel. It's 6. So 3 screwdrivers. Oh god. Oh right, yeah. So jet and a dirty bottle. See what I mean? So I mean, trading with traders is more like a sort of a barter type of system, which is all very well, except for when you reach a situation like this, where the doctor wants caps, but you can't sell anything to her in order to make enough caps in order to survive, basically. Now, as it stands, I keep running into this bug, which is probably, yep, but this bug still exists. So we've got our shopkeeper in there, and our trader out here, and it should be, what do I keep on? Oh, it's the cat. I keep on walking over. Now, if she goes into, oh, maybe she's got to go into there. So the doctor's in there, but I have seen it where the doctor's in there, she's in there, and you can't actually get in. Yep. Cure me. Cure wounds. Oh right, but Yeah, I'd fix you up, but I want an awful lot of money. It's like private medicine, really, isn't it? Well, yeah, we could fix your broken leg, but you're going to have to pay us an awful lot of money first. Yes, of course, that's why I'm standing here. Right, had away, but it's really expensive. Dictol, what I want is antibiotics. Got no antibiotics. Do you have a melon? Just one. All I want is a single solitary melon. Or mouldy food. Mouldy food would be good as well. You've got purified water. Tempting. That's all you've got on you that I would... Well, there's more in there that I would want. I would want pretty much all of that. But just for giggles. Yeah, that's going to cost me almost 2,000 caps. That's going to cost me 2,000 caps for everything that I want out of there. Right. Okay. So I'm basically dying on your doorstep, and the doctor won't do anything about it. Okay. And I can buy from the doctor. I can buy from the doctor. She might have some antibiotics on her. Fix you up for a fee, yeah, but what I want is to barter. Antibiotics basic, there we go. That'll get rid of it, at least. And I will trade you some buff out, some grape mentats, some jet, and I think I saw something that was worth heat. Oh, 2 combination wrenches, how we go about that. Actually, as you have caps on you, I'm also going to get rid of my psychotats, and maybe even sell that. And that, I can't actually get any money off that, but for some reason I'm carrying around a load of mods with me. I've sold them now. Aid wise, now I could theoretically get rid of 3 of those, and maybe 3 of those. Oh right, okay, you're out of money. 214. I'm gonna get you right out of money, I think. So 5 potatoes. Okay. Now I've got loads of money. No, I do not want to shoot her. Well, unfortunately, I can't convince her to heal me up for free. But if I go to cure me, I might be able to. We'll need to operate you. Operate right away. You need to give me some money first. Right. I could cure my disease, which would be 200. Is that one? Oh no, I can't afford that treatment. Cure limbs. Do I have any limb damage? I probably do. Yeah. Yeah, so at least all my limbs are now in order. Right. Let's take those antibiotics. That gets rid of my infection at least. So I'm dying a little less now. I still need a melon. Nobody will sell me a melon, and it's getting quite irritating. It's got some. Ooh, I can actually harvest all of this. I don't actually. Nice. So I could harvest the mut fruit, meat fruit. I think it's mut. I don't know, mut fruit. But harvesting the wild mut fruit would count as stealing. I could harvest all of their food if I wanted to. But they don't have any melon. Right, okay. Well, if I head back to Sanctuary now, I might have some purified water. Because I worked out how you do that. Basically, all you need is maintenance kits, and you put the maintenance kits inside the inside the thing that makes it do the thing. The resource, I think it's called the resource manager, and that will actually allow you then to the machine to sort of just automatically work. And the same goes for if you've got like a sawmill or an oil depot or anything like that, anything that actually requires some kind of resource. I'm going to take the clothing. You can allocate it resources, and that will actually allow it to then work. It actually does require some kind of resource for it to actually work. There's some hub flower there. Wild melon blossom. Now I won't be able to do anything with that, but well, I can, because I can tame it. Let's sneak past there. I've already cleaned that out, I think. I'm not gonna go back there because mole rats will kill me in one hit at the moment. But you never know, there might be some melon growing at Sanctuary that I can then get. I tried earlier, but unfortunately it all came out some rotten food. It does seem to be a sort of a chance-based thing. There might be a skill that allows you to get a better chance at getting useful fruit from harvesting. It might be under the hunter perk. Let's have a quick look, actually. So we'll pause the game. Dear. Right, so Hunter 2, which is what I would probably take next. Yeah, 50% chance to harvest extra materials and exotic creatures. I think that must be food. And 20% damage versus most mammals. Can craft bear traps and disarm basic traps. I think that's what I would probably want next. Sort of go up the hunter perk, you know, play the map, and also things like survivalist I can't get until level 12 anyway. Wellness would be tempting. Do I have a ghoulish on here? I do. There's only one perk of ghoulish though. The other one would be something like rad resistance, which would be tempting, but it wouldn't allow me to get rid of my rads. That's sort of the issue. You know, Party Girl would be tempting, actually. And that's something that I found in Frost. Actually, Party Girl is suddenly really, really useful because you're going to be drinking alcohol a lot to get rid of radiation. And thus you get addicted to alcohol. So actually, I didn't actually clear out that Brahmin. Oh well, I have now. So yeah. Is this one I can get into? No. It's a shame. So yeah. So Party Girl is actually suddenly quite useful in these sorts of survival mods where actually if you're in a situation where you are drinking an awful lot of alcohol, take Party Girl, because suddenly it's quite a useful perk to have. Not getting addicted to alcohol, yeah, that's kind of useful. And I think this is what interests me about these mods, that they take the base game, which is pretty good, and this is something that you really do need with modding stuff, is you need a solid base like Minecraft. Minecraft is a solid base to build off. You don't want the mods to basically fix the game. You want it to just build on top of something that is already good. And you know, this is the one of the issues that I have with Space Engineers. The whole idea of, yeah, we'll just allow the modders to fix the game. That's not really their role. The modders are there to expand upon the game, not to fix it. And I have to say that I have been working on mods. With Stationaries, it's all, I say mods. I added a couple of recipe tweaks to allow me to build the map easier, which it's actually coming along quite well. I've got the main room laid out now, and I've got the doors. So the idea is that this is going to be a sort of a proof of concept. So it's going to be called I think it's going to be called Hatch's POC, proof of concept. Yeah, so it's kind of got rooms that open to allow you to give you some kind of resource or machine, and then puzzles to allow you to get access to those resources. So yeah, it's a reasonably small map, just a sort of a basic proof of concept to work out what's going to be sort of quite going on with it. But yeah, we'll see how well that progresses. It's quite a nice, just sort of zen thing to do, just because it's like semi-survival. I've modded the I'll say modded. I've added recipes to the tool fabricator to allow me to essentially print ingots. So currently I've got like gold, steel, coal, and and copper ingots, and they're just a free sort of uses power, but it's there. Otherwise they're free. And yeah, actually that minigun deteriorated. I probably wouldn't use a minigun, to be fair, and it's worth 78. So no, destroyed Fat Man is worth 137. Actually, I've got quite a lot of resources in here that I could really sell. If I can find a trader that actually has any caps on them. That's the issue at the moment. Right, do I have any aid? Purified water, excellent. Before I drink that, though, I'm gonna just have a quick look in my cooking station to see if there's anything that I can make. And then I'll probably end the video. I've gone on for a little bit longer than I expected because I was talking about stuff. Ground meat. Oh yeah, because I got the barman. So I might actually be able to make a meal. No. I can at least drink that purified water though. Yeah. Still thirsty, but I'm better. And so yeah, if you go into resource management, it will tell you all kinds of things, but basically you need to add maintenance kits, liquid fuel, fertilizer to here, and then it will sort of allocate it out as needed. So water 1, crops 2, so I should theoretically. Did I have some melons? I really want these melons. Oh no, don't go in here. Bad me. Transfer. Aid. Now I've got 2 potatoes. I'm gonna try and pick some melons. I think it's getting a bit desperate at this point. Got some razor grain there. No, I picked all the. Oh no, melon, please melon. Rotten fruit. Ah, right. Okay, I'm gonna call it a part here. Oh, I got some gourds. Great, I got some gourds. I haven't got any melons. Yes, I'm gonna call it a part here, and yeah, things are progressing, and hopefully next week I'll be able to resume my hour streams. It'll hopefully be a little bit less apocalyptic down in the UK at the moment. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.